be a tree house up there. So unfortunately, they ripped out the plaque that told us the real reason why Tinderbox was called Tinderbox. So back in 1700s, there was a British ship sailing across here, whether they were going this way or that way. But this was all, free-for-all land back then. And there was something on this beach, Tinderbox Beach, where we're at right now, that caught their eye. It was shining. So what happened was the British sent over a group of men in a dinghy or whatever to go investigate what this shiny thing was up upon this beach. So what they discovered was it was a tinderbox. Back then a tinderbox was a little silver sort of amulet or something that they used to keep coals to light their cigars, their tobacco. And apparently it was either the Dutch or the French, excuse me, I think it was the French, that this tinderbox belonged to. And the British said, oh damn, we weren't the first ones here. And they weren't. I'm pretty sure the Dutch and the French found it before the British. But that's how this beach got its name, Tinderbox, and its peninsula got its name Tinderbox from. So you can look that up on Wikipedia if you like. But yeah, it's not because it's a dry place or anything like that. It's because they found their little coal carrying, it's like a lighter from back in the old days, 300 years ago or something, that used to carry their hot coals so they could light their cigars and pipes with their tobacco. And funny enough, this farm up here used to be a tobacco farm for the colonies. Here we got a native hen. And this is part of the old farm. The old farmhouse is there. It's now a vineyard. You can see all the ancient trees, like apple trees, pear trees, all the old school English stuff. We can just see the remnants of all the old farmhouses still going. You can see the old pine trees out the back there. All those trees are like 150, 200 years old. But now the tobacco farm is a vineyard. And up in the hills, they got cattle and all that. But this vineyard used to be a tobacco farm, as I said, back in the colonial days. They used to supply the colonies with tobacco. There we go, there's a Old school tree there right in the middle. At least 150 or more years old. But yeah. Interesting. No one really knows why it's called Tinderbox. They all say it's because it's a dry area, rah rah rah. But the real reason lies in its history. Poor England thought they discovered it first, but I think they were third in line. Pretty sure it was the Dutch, then the French, but don't quote me. I'll have to revisit my history books. That's the native hens, the native chickens of the area. I call them road runners as well, but you know, if you want to eat them, there's a secret recipe. Put a rock inside them. Oh, there's a little baby. Any more babies? There you go. You have to see the old school farmhouse. The old school English trees. These are definitely not native. They say you got to put a rock inside a chicken, boil it for like 15 hours, and eat the rock. The rock is more tender than the chicken itself. But they did a nice thing, and you know, made a barbecue pit all undercover and stuff, which is cool. Of course, the English would have brought what they liked, like the blackberries, which are definitely not native to Tasmania. No, I'm picking them. They're a good tasty treat in the summertime, springtime. It's a beautiful beach nonetheless, even though there's a bit of wind right now. Whoa! Watch where I'm walking. Yeah. Tide's out. Way out. Usually it's, let's see, it's up to here. So you can see how far that comes up. That's normal. I haven't seen any sea level rise in the 30 years I've been here, so I'm not sure what climatologists are talking about, but that's just me, that's my opinion. Beautiful white clouds. We're in this southern part of the world here. Looks like it's going to turn nasty. It's down here. We're at the bottom of the world, so things turn on a dime down here. I think we'll leave it at that. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, comment if you can. The She-Oaks. Kayak secure. Other people enjoying the place. Alright. You can see what the sea brought up about you. Look at that. Like this stuff was hanging out on the rocks and stuff, so it must have been wild storm. Surfing weather again. All right. Alright, better go. Signing off.